When you first quit drinking, it can be hard to break the habit of drinking. Like, I understand there's the addiction side of it and you have to deal with all that. But sometimes it's just in the evenings, that was your thing. That's all you did. So when you quit, you feel like you don't know what to do with yourself. You're just pacing floors or sitting on the couch looking at the wall like, what next? What do I do now? And that's when you have to start building a new structure and a new routine, because how you break a habit is by building a new one. Because if you just try to break a habit and just do nothing and just sit there in all your feelings, it's going to make the cravings worse. It's going to get to your head and you start thinking thoughts like, why am I even doing this? What is the point of this? Then you start having a conversation with yourself or arguing with yourself like, well, maybe I wasn't that bad of a drinker. Maybe I really didn't have a problem. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe that last episode I had that went to real shit when I drank, maybe that was just a one-off. Like, maybe I can moderate. You start entertaining all those types of thoughts. So that's where the new structure and routine comes in. So you're not sitting in all that. And when I first quit drinking, especially on the weekend nights, that's where I really had to focus on what I was going to be doing, and I would actually plan it out. And at first, it didn't feel fun. I didn't enjoy it. It felt forced. It felt fake. I really wanted to be drinking. I didn't want to be doing the things that I was doing. But over time, I noticed where that became my new habit. And it got to the point where it would have felt off to drink, because my new habit was my new normal, and to go back to drinking would have felt abnormal. But it took time and it took action. It took actually doing something. It was walking, cooking, more walking, making mocktails, making some kind of dessert, FaceTiming a friend. I tried to avoid the couch as much as possible, because that's where I would always park my ass in the evenings and drink a freaking box of wine. So I knew if I would just sit on the couch all weekend, mimic that same behavior that I did when I was drinking, I knew it would just piss me off, and it's all I would think about. And being so newly sober, I didn't want that drunk brain to win, to the point that I would just impulsively get in my car and go buy alcohol. But you know what I still do in the evenings? 2 years later, walk, cook, walk, FaceTime my daughter. Don't really make mocktails so much anymore. I haven't really been into the mocktail thing as much lately, but it was big when I first quit drinking. And for me, it was a lifesaver. Mocktails and NA beers. I know for some people, that's a no-go because it's triggering. For me, it wasn't. So that was a big part of my early recovery. But the point I'm trying to make is that I created a new habit, which I still do to this day. And remember, it will feel lame and stupid and boring at first and be so annoying to you, but it will become your new normal.